Will Smith is one of the most famous actors in the world. He is also a rapper, producer, and writer. People know him for his great smile, funny jokes, and powerful acting. His life story is full of hard work, dreams, and success. Will Smith teaches us that anything is possible if we believe in ourselves and never give up. Will Smith was born on September 25, 1968, in Philadelphia, USA. He grew up in a small house with his parents and 3 brothers and sisters. His father was a hard-working man, and his mother worked at a school. From a young age, Will loved music and making people laugh. He was smart and full of energy. Everyone around him saw that he was special. In school, Will was popular and funny. He always wanted to do something big in life. He started rapping when he was only a teenager. He worked with his friend DJ Jazzy Jeff, and together they made fun and clean music. Their songs became popular, and Will Smith became famous as the Fresh Prince. Later, Will got a big chance to act in a TV show called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The show was a huge hit, and many people loved it. Will became a star. But he did not stop there. He wanted to become a movie actor too. He worked hard and got roles in big Hollywood films. Movies like Men in Black, Independence Day, and The Pursuit of Happiness made him a global superstar. Will Smith faced many problems in life. He lost money, made mistakes, and had personal struggles. But he always stayed strong. He learned from his mistakes and became better. He never gave up. He kept smiling and moving forward. That is why many people look up to him. Will believes in thinking positive and working hard. He says that success is not easy, but it is possible. He reads many books, practices gratitude, and sets goals for himself. He also helps others and gives speeches to motivate young people. Will Smith is not just a film star. He is also a good father, a loving husband, and a kind person. His life shows that we can all become great if we try, learn, and believe. He is a real example of hope, confidence, and courage. In this video, we will learn more about his amazing journey. We will hear stories about his childhood, his dreams, his success, and the lessons he shares with the world. Get ready to be inspired by the life of a man who never stopped believing. Will Smith. Chapter 1. Early Life and Family Background. Will Smith was born on September 25, 1968, in Philadelphia, a big city in the United States. His full name is Willard Carroll Smith Jr. People now know him as Will Smith. He grew up in a middle-class family. His father's name was Willard Smith Sr. and his mother's name was Caroline Bright. His father worked as a refrigerator engineer, and his mother worked at a school as an administrator. They both believed in hard work and discipline. Will had 3 brothers and sisters. He had one older sister named Pamela and 2 younger siblings, twins Harry and Ellen. The Smith family lived in a small house, but it was full of love, music, and fun. Will's parents taught him to be kind, confident, and honest. They also believed that education was very important. As a child, Will was very smart and full of energy. He loved to make people laugh. He also liked reading books, listening to music, and watching cartoons. Will had a big imagination and loved to act like he was in a movie. He was funny and always told jokes. His friends and family called him Prince because he was charming and polite. Will went to a good school and did well in his classes. He liked science and math, but he loved music and drama the most. He was always the center of attention. Teachers and friends saw that he had a special talent. He could speak well, sing, and perform in front of people without fear. His parents separated when he was a teenager. It was a sad time for Will, but he stayed strong. He focused on his dreams and used music to express his feelings. Even though his parents were not together, they both supported him. They always believed he would do something great in life. In his teenage years, Will started rapping with his friend DJ Jazzy Jeff. They met at a party, and soon they began making music together. Will used his charm, quick words, and clean style of rap to make people enjoy his songs. He did not use bad language in his music, so parents also liked it. This was the beginning of his music career. Will's early life was not always easy, but he learned many important lessons from his family. He learned how to be responsible, how to respect others, and how to work hard for his goals. These lessons helped him become successful later in life. Will Smith's story shows us that a loving family, strong values, and belief in yourself can help you go very far. He was just a normal boy from Philadelphia, but with dreams, support, and hard work, he became one of the biggest stars in the world. His early life is an example for everyone to learn from and be inspired. Chapter 2: Rise to Fame with DJ Jazzy Jeff. Will Smith started his music journey when he was still a teenager. He loved listening to rap music and creating fun rhymes. One day, he met a young DJ named Jeffrey Allen Towns, also known as DJ Jazzy Jeff. They met at a party in their neighborhood. That day, the DJ was late, and Will Smith took the microphone and started rapping. DJ Jazzy Jeff liked his energy and style. After that, they became close friends and started working together. Together, they formed a music group called DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Will was the Fresh Prince, and Jeff was the DJ. Their music was different from many other rappers at that time. They made songs that were clean, funny, and full of energy. They did not use bad language or talk about violence. This made their music friendly for young people and families. In 1986, they released their first album called Rock the House. People loved it. The songs were fun and easy to enjoy. One of their early songs, Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, became very popular on the radio. Will's voice and funny lyrics made people smile. He was becoming famous very quickly. In 1988, they released their second album, He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper. This album made them superstars. One song from the album, Parents Just Don't Understand, was a big hit. It talked about the funny problems between teenagers and their parents. Many young people related to the song, and it became very popular across the country. This song even won a Grammy Award, which is one of the biggest awards in music. Will and Jeff became the first rap artists to win a Grammy. It was a very proud moment for them. They were young, happy, and now very famous. They also performed on many stages and appeared on TV shows. Will Smith enjoyed the success, but he did not spend his money carefully. He bought many expensive things, and soon he had money problems. The government asked him to pay taxes, but he didn't have enough money. This was a difficult time for him. Even during the hard times, Will stayed positive. He still believed in his talent and kept working hard. His friendship with DJ Jazzy Jeff remained strong. They continued making music and touring different cities. Their third album, And in This Corner, came out in 1989. Although it was not as big as the last one, people still loved Will's fun and clean style. He had become a household name. Everyone knew the Fresh Prince. This time in Will Smith's life was very important. It showed how his passion and teamwork with DJ Jazzy Jeff brought him fame. It also taught him lessons about money and responsibility. Will's rise to fame with his friend Jeff was just the beginning of his amazing journey. Chapter 3: The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Era. After Will Smith became famous in music, his life changed again in a big way. He was only in his early 20s when he got a chance to act in a television show. This show was called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It became one of the most popular TV shows in the 1990s. It also made Will Smith a star in acting, not just music. The show started in 1990. It was about a fun and cool teenager named Will, who moved from Philadelphia to Bel-Air, a rich area in Los Angeles. In the show, Will lives with his aunt, uncle, and cousins in a big house. They are very rich and live a different life than Will's old neighborhood. This idea made the show funny and interesting. Will played himself in the show, and people loved him. He was funny, smart, and full of energy. His clothes were colorful, and his dance moves were cool. He said things that made people laugh. The way he acted made the character feel real. Many people watched the show every week to see what Will would do next. The show also had serious moments. It talked about family, school, friendship, and growing up. Sometimes, the show had emotional scenes where Will learned big life lessons. In one famous scene, Will talks about his father leaving him. That scene made many people cry because it was very real and powerful. It showed that Will could be serious too, not just funny. The other characters in the show were also loved by fans. Uncle Phil was strong and kind. Aunt Vivian was smart and caring. Carlton, Will's cousin, was funny and danced in a silly way. Their stories helped make the show special. Will did not know how to act when he first started. He was new to TV acting. But he worked hard and learned quickly. He also listened to advice from other actors. Slowly, he became better and more confident. He showed that hard work can help us grow and learn new skills. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ran for 6 seasons, from 1990 to 1996. It was a big hit around the world. Even today, people still watch the show on TV and online. The theme song of the show, sung by Will Smith himself, is still very popular. Many people can sing the words even now. This time in Will Smith's life was very important. It helped him move from music to acting. It also made him famous all over the world. People saw his talent and charm. It opened the door for bigger things in the future. The Fresh Prince era was full of fun, learning, and success. It made Will Smith a household name. It also gave the world a new star, ready to shine in movies, music, and more. Chapter 4. Transition to Hollywood blockbusters. After the success of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith became a very popular actor on television. But he wanted to do more. He wanted to become a big movie star. This was not easy. Many TV actors do not become successful in movies. But Will Smith believed in himself. He was ready to work hard and take the next big step. Will's first big movie was 6 Degrees of Separation, in 1993. It was a serious movie. He played a smart and mysterious young man. People were surprised by his acting. They saw that Will could do more than just make people laugh. This movie helped him show his talent as a real actor. Then, in 1995, Will starred in an action movie called Bad Boys. This movie changed his life. He played a cool and brave police officer. People loved the action, the jokes, and the chemistry between Will and his co-star Martin Lawrence. Bad Boys was a big success in theaters. Will Smith became known as an action hero. In 1996, Will starred in another big film called Independence Day. This movie was about aliens attacking Earth. Will played a strong and fearless pilot who helps save the world. The movie became one of the biggest films of the year. It made Will Smith a global star. But Will didn't stop there. In 1997, he acted in Men in Black. He played Agent J, a funny and fast-talking man who joins a secret group that fights aliens. The movie was full of fun, action, and cool special effects. It was a huge hit. People all over the world loved Will in this role. He also sang the theme song for the movie, which became very popular. These 3 movies, Bad Boys, Independence Day, and Men in Black, made Will Smith one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. He was now known not just for TV and music, but also for action and comedy films. He brought something special to every role: energy, charm, and confidence. Will also worked very hard behind the scenes. He trained his body, studied his scripts, and always gave his best. He said that success comes from discipline, focus, and never giving up. He wanted to be the best, and he was ready to do the work. By the late 1990s, Will Smith was one of the most bankable actors in the world. This means his movies made a lot of money. Big movie companies wanted to work with him. He proved that he could act, make people laugh, and also be a hero. This chapter of Will's life shows how dreams can grow. He started as a young rapper, became a TV star, and then turned into a Hollywood superstar. His journey teaches us that with hard work and belief, we can reach new heights and shine on bigger stages. Chapter 5. Oscar-worthy performances and critical acclaim. After becoming a big movie star, Will Smith wanted to take on more serious roles. He wanted to show the world that he was not just funny or good in action films, he was also a great actor. He started choosing roles that were emotional, deep, and powerful. These movies helped him earn praise from critics and fans. Some of his performances were even called Oscar-worthy, which means they were good enough to win the Academy Award, one of the biggest awards in acting. One of his most famous serious films is Ali, 2001. In this movie, Will played the role of the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. To prepare for this role, Will trained very hard. He learned how to box, how to talk like Ali, and even changed his body to look like him. It was not easy, but Will gave everything he had. His performance was strong, emotional, and real. Many people were surprised by his hard work and talent. Because of this role, he got his first Oscar nomination for Best Actor. Another important movie in his career was The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. In this film, Will played Chris Gardner, a real-life man who had no money, no home, and had to take care of his young son. The story was very emotional. Will acted alongside his own son, Jaden Smith, in the film. People loved the way he showed pain, hope, and love. His performance touched hearts all over the world. He received his second Oscar nomination for this movie. Will continued to act in many more films, but his next Oscar win came many years later. In 2021, he played Richard Williams, the father of famous tennis stars Venus and Serena Williams, in the film King Richard. The movie showed how Richard worked hard to train his daughters, even when people did not believe in him. Will gave a powerful performance as a strong, loving, and determined father. This time, he finally won the Oscar for Best Actor in 2022. Winning an Oscar is a big dream for any actor. It shows that the world respects their work. For Will Smith, this moment was very special. He had worked for many years, and now he had reached the top. People said he truly deserved the award. Will's serious roles show us a different side of him. He is not just a funny man or action hero. He can play deep, emotional characters too. His hard work, honesty, and talent helped him earn love from fans and respect from the film industry. This chapter in Will Smith's life teaches us that great success takes time, effort, and heart. If we keep learning, growing, and believing in ourselves, we can achieve our biggest dreams, just like Will did with his Oscar-worthy performances. Chapter 6: Personal Life, Marriage, and Family. Will Smith is not only a famous actor and singer, he is also a family man. He loves his family very much. His personal life is full of love, learning, and support. Like every person, he has faced happy moments and also some hard times. But family has always been the most important part of his life. Will Smith got married for the first time in 1992 to a woman named Sherry Zampino. They had a son together named Trey Smith. Will was very happy to become a father. He loved spending time with his little boy. But after some time, Will and Sherry had problems in their marriage. They decided to separate and later got divorced. Even after the divorce, Will stayed close to his son Trey. He always says, "Being a good father is one of the most important things in my life." Later, in 1997, Will Smith got married again. This time to an actress named Jada Pinkett Smith. They met many years earlier, during auditions for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jada didn't get the part in the show, but she and Will became friends. Slowly, that friendship turned into love. Will and Jada have 2 children together, Jaden Smith and Willow Smith. Jaden was born in 1998, and Willow in 2000. Both children are also artists like their parents. Jaden is an actor and a singer. He worked with his father in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness when he was just a young boy. Willow is a singer too and became famous with her song, Whip My Hair. The Smith family is known for being very close. Will and Jada often talk to their children about life, dreams, and success. They give their kids freedom to follow their own path. Will believes in open and honest communication. He says that being a parent means helping your children become the best version of themselves. Will and Jada have also faced challenges in their marriage. Sometimes, News about their personal life appears in the media. But they always try to solve problems with love and understanding. They say that marriage is a journey, and it takes time and patience to grow together. The Smith family also gives back to the world. They support many charities and help people in need. They believe that success is not just about money or fame, it's about helping others and spreading kindness. Will often talks about how important his family is. He says, "No success in life can make up for failure at home." His love for Jada, Trey, Jaden, and Willow is very strong. He wants to be remembered not just as a star, but also as a great husband and father. This chapter in Will Smith's life shows us that family is the heart of everything. Through love, respect, and support, Will has built a strong and beautiful family that inspires people all over the world. Chapter 7: Challenges, Controversies, and Comebacks. Will Smith is a very successful actor and singer. But like all people, he has also faced many challenges in life. He has made mistakes, had difficult times, and been part of some controversies. Still, he always tries to learn from these problems and come back stronger. This is what makes him a true star. In the early part of his career, Will became rich and famous very fast. He was young and made some poor choices with money. He spent too much and did not pay his taxes. Soon, he had money problems. The government took some of his things to pay back the money. This was a big lesson for Will. He learned to be more careful and responsible with money. Later, when he became a movie star, he worked very hard. But sometimes people said he only chose films that made money and did not take risks. Some of his movies did not do well, and critics gave bad reviews. But Will always stayed positive. He said, "Failure is part of success." He continued to act and gave his best in every role. In his personal life, there were also hard times. His marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith had ups and downs. Sometimes, the media wrote stories about their relationship. People talked about their private life in newspapers and on social media. Will and Jada both said that marriage is not easy, but they choose to stay together and grow stronger. One of the biggest controversies in Will Smith's life happened in 2022 at the Academy Awards. During the event, a comedian named Chris Rock made a joke about Jada, Will's wife. Will got very upset. He walked onto the stage and slapped Chris Rock in front of everyone. This moment shocked the world. Many people were surprised and sad to see Will act this way. Later, Will said sorry to Chris, to the audience, and to the Academy. He said he made a mistake and was sorry for his actions. He also said he was under a lot of stress. The Academy banned Will from attending the Oscars for 10 years. This was a hard time for him. But he accepted the punishment and said he would work to become a better person. Even after this, Will did not give up. He stayed quiet for some time and focused on learning and healing. Slowly, he began to return to public life. He said, "We all make mistakes. The most important thing is to learn and grow." Will Smith's life is not perfect. He has had challenges, made mistakes, and faced public judgment. But he has also shown honesty, courage, and the will to change. He teaches us that everyone falls, but strong people stand up again. This chapter shows us that life is not always easy, even for stars. But with time, learning, and heart, we can face our problems and make a strong comeback, just like Will Smith. Chapter 8: Philosophy, Motivation, and Personal Growth. Will Smith is not just a famous actor and singer. He is also a person who thinks deeply about life. He often shares his ideas about success, happiness, and self-improvement. His words and actions inspire people around the world. Will believes that with the right mindset, anyone can grow and do great things. One of Will's main beliefs is that we can create the life we want. He says that our thoughts are very powerful. If we think positive thoughts, we will have a positive life. If we work hard and believe in ourselves, we can reach our dreams. Will often says, there is no reason to have a plan B, because it distracts from plan A. He means we should stay focused on our goals and never give up. Will also believes in discipline and hard work. He says that talent is not enough. A person with average talent who works very hard can become better than someone who is talented but lazy. He tells young people, work on yourself every day. Get better, even if it's just a little. This shows his belief in personal growth. Reading is another big part of Will Smith's life. He reads many books about life, success, and emotions. He says that all the problems we face in life have already been solved in books. If we read and learn, we can find answers. He encourages people to read, think, and grow their minds. Will also talks a lot about fear. He says that fear stops us from doing great things. He once said, the best things in life are on the other side of fear. To prove this, he even went skydiving. He was scared, but after he jumped, he felt free and happy. He teaches that we should not run away from fear. Instead, we should face it. Another important part of Will's philosophy is self-love and kindness. He believes that we should take care of our body, mind, and soul. We should love who we are, and also help others. He says that true success is not just about money or fame. It is about being happy inside and spreading love to the people around us. Will Smith also talks about failure. He says that failure is not bad. It is a part of life and learning. Every time we fail, we learn something new. He believes that the only real failure is not trying. His life shows this, as he had many challenges but always got back up. Over the years, Will Smith has grown a lot as a person. From a young rapper to a global star, from mistakes to wisdom, his journey is full of learning. He now uses his voice to motivate others. This chapter shows us that with the right attitude, hard work, and love for life, we can grow into the best version of ourselves, just like Will Smith continues to do every day. Chapter 9. Business Ventures and Legacy Beyond Acting. Will Smith is known all over the world as an actor, rapper, and performer. But his talent is not just in front of the camera. He is also a smart businessman. He has started many business ventures and has built a strong name for himself in the world of business. Will Smith's success is not only in movies. He also wants to create a legacy that will inspire people for many years. One of Will's first business ideas was starting his own production company. He and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith created a company called Overbrook Entertainment. This company helps make movies, TV shows, and music. Some of Will's own films were made by this company, including The Pursuit of Happiness and Hitch. This gave Will more control over his work and helped him support new talent in the industry. Will also started working in music production. He helped other artists grow and shared his knowledge about the music world. Even though he stopped releasing his own albums regularly, he stayed active behind the scenes. Later, Will moved into the world of social media and digital content. He created a YouTube channel where he shares his life, travels, training, and motivational videos. Millions of people follow him. His videos are funny, honest, and inspiring. Through social media, Will connects directly with his fans and shares his journey. It also opened the door to new business opportunities. Will Smith also invests in technology and startups. He has put money into companies that focus on education, fitness, and health. He believes that the future is in ideas that help people live better lives. He supports young business minds and loves learning about new trends in business and tech. Another big part of his business life is Westbrook Incorporated, a media company he launched with Jada and other partners. This company creates movies, shows, podcasts, and online content. Its goal is to tell powerful and diverse stories that inspire the world. Will wants to use his platform to give others a voice and build something that lasts. Will is also active in charity work. He gives money to schools, helps poor families, and supports clean water projects in Africa. He believes in giving back to society. For him, true success is not just about earning money, it's also about helping people. Will Smith's legacy goes far beyond acting. He is an example of how to grow, change, and keep learning. He shows us that we can use our fame and success to help others. Whether through business, media, or charity, He wants to leave the world better than he found it. This chapter teaches us that life is full of chances to grow in new directions. Will Smith became more than a movie star. He became a leader, creator, and guide for others. His story shows us how one person can do many things and still stay true to their dreams. Chapter 10. Impact, Influence, and Future Vision. Will Smith is more than just a movie star or singer. He is a global role model. His work, words, and actions have touched the lives of millions of people. His impact and influence can be seen not just in films, but also in music, business, education, and everyday life. He is someone people look up to for hope, strength, and motivation. Will Smith's journey from a simple boy in Philadelphia to one of the most loved stars in the world is a story of dreams and hard work. He has shown people that no matter where you come from, you can succeed with belief and effort. He has inspired young actors, musicians, students, and even business people across the globe. His influence goes beyond entertainment. Through his interviews, books, and social media videos, Will shares important life lessons. He talks about discipline, failure, fear, love, and never giving up. He wants people to understand that success is not just about money or fame, but about growing as a person and helping others. Will also speaks openly about his mistakes and problems. He believes it is important to be honest and real. He once said, "I want to be remembered not as the guy who never failed, but as the guy who never quit." These words give strength to many people who are going through hard times. His impact on young people is very strong. Many students watch his motivational videos before exams or interviews. Teachers use his quotes in classrooms. Parents share his stories with their children. He has become a symbol of hope, especially for people who feel lost or afraid. Will also wants to make a difference in the world. His future vision is full of big dreams. He wants to create more powerful movies that tell real stories. He wants to help new talents rise and make Hollywood more open and fair. He wants to support education, health, and clean energy through his investments and charity work. He is also working on books, podcasts, and shows that teach people how to live better. He says the future is about sharing wisdom, not just entertainment. He dreams of a world where everyone has the chance to grow and shine. Will Smith is also preparing his children to carry the light forward. Jaden and Willow are already making their mark in music and film. Will teaches them to be true to themselves and to use their talents to help others. In the end, Will Smith's story is not just about movies, awards, or money. It is about inspiring people to believe in themselves. His impact will stay for many years. His words will keep guiding people. And his vision will continue to build a better world. This final chapter reminds us that a good life is not just about what we do, but also about how we touch the lives of others, just like Will Smith has done and will keep doing. Vocabularies. 1. Fame. Fame means being known by many people, usually for doing something great or popular. Will Smith became famous through his music and acting. Fame brings attention, but it also brings responsibility and pressure. 2. Success. Success is when a person reaches their goals or does well in life. For Will Smith, success came from hard work, talent, and never giving up. Success is not just about money or awards, it also means growing as a person. 3. Belief. Belief is the strong feeling that something is true or possible. Will always believed in himself, even when times were hard. His belief gave him the strength to try new things and keep moving forward. 4. Challenge. A challenge is something difficult that needs effort and strength to overcome. Will Smith faced many challenges in his life, like losing money, personal problems, and public criticism. But he learned from these and became stronger. 5. Failure. Failure means something did not go as planned. Will Smith says that failure is not the end, it is a lesson. We all fail sometimes, but what matters is getting back up and trying again. 6. Motivation. Motivation is the feeling or reason that pushes someone to act or do something. Will is a highly motivated person. He sets goals, works hard, and stays focused. His videos and talks help motivate others too. 7. Discipline. Discipline is the ability to stay focused, follow rules, and keep working hard, even when it's difficult. Will believes that discipline is more important than talent. He trains himself to stay strong and keep improving. 8. Legacy. A legacy is what someone leaves behind for others after they are gone. Will Smith is building a legacy not only through films but also through his words, family, business, and kindness. A good legacy helps people remember and learn from you. 9. Inspire. To inspire means to make someone feel excited or strong enough to do something good or new. Will Smith inspires people around the world with his story, honesty, and courage. He shows that dreams can come true. 10. Vision. Vision is the ability to see a better future or have a strong plan for what you want to create. Will's vision is not just about making movies, it's about building a better world, helping others grow, and sharing wisdom. Quiz questions. 1. Where was Will Smith born and raised? 2. What was the name of the music group Will Smith formed with DJ Jazzy Jeff? 3. What TV show made Will Smith famous in the 1990s? 4. Which action movie made Will Smith a Hollywood star in 1995? 5. For which movie did Will Smith receive his first Oscar nomination? 6. What are the names of Will Smith's 2 children with Jada Pinkett Smith? 7. What happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars? 8. What does Will Smith say is more important than talent? 9. What is the name of the media company started by Will and Jada? 10. What does Will Smith want to be remembered for in the future? Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us grow and bring you more inspiring stories and easy English learning content. Do you have a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video? Maybe a famous person, an invention, or a country? Let us know in the comments or messages. We'd love to hear your ideas. You can find answers in the description. Thanks again, and keep learning with us. See you in the next video.